Good morning. I kind of taking a day off today. At my house, cutting down a tree. I've already cut down two of them. There's one and two right there. They're large silver maples next to the creek, and they're just all the roots are like getting destroyed from just surface being too close to the surface, and hitting with lawnmowers and ran over with vehicles and splitting wood on it and all kinds of stuff. So the trees are they were getting one too big, and two they were just like dying off. You could see that there's a bunch of branches falling off and stuff. So I just want to get them down because they were leaning over like my vehicles and stuff over the gravel driveway. And then this one here is over my shed, and so it's like leaning way over. So and then also I have a bridge. I built a bridge that goes up to our cool tree house with a surf swing. Pretty cool. But I don't want the bridge to get smashed by this piece here. It goes way up like that. It just comes right down on it, and it's not healing out. There's a hole there, there's a hole there, there's a couple holes, and like I said, it's dying. And since I cut down this tree too, it kind of helped hold this piece up, I feel like, too, in a way, with maybe like protection. But now, because that's gone, maybe that big limb is now gonna reach out further instead of going up, and it might break off. So, and it's got a V. So right there at the V, they tend to split. If it was a U shape, like a union, strong union, then I'd feel a little bit better about it. But that right there, it's just a matter of time until that splits apart anyways. But these trees are just too old for its spot. They're up over the neighbor's new fence and shed and stuff, so I'd like to get that away from there for them as well. Don't want that to break and hit that. So I'm gonna get started. Normally I don't really videotape me putting a rope up in the tree, but I'm gonna do it today. It's a beautiful day out. Putting the rope up in the tree is always the most unfun part of the job, because it just can be so frustrating sometimes. But I'm hoping it goes well this time, because I've shot it up here multiple times already to climb this tree just for fun. Excuse me. And I've missed already the first shot. You can kind of flick the end of it, like pull on it, just flick it, and by flicking it, it like sends rope up there. And and it can like help the weight come down. So second try is not bad. Excuse me. It's a bit windy out. With all the weather changing, temperature changing back and forth and stuff, makes sense. It's been like hot, cold, cold at night, freezing at night, warm at during, like not hot, but warm during the day. It can be like 60 degrees. So I just did a huge silver maple tree over like a garage. I didn't videotape it, and it was over a house. It was over a gazebo, and it was windy, and yeah, I'm gonna take my boy, my oldest boy, he's 7, out on Saturday up in a tree. We're gonna go hunting. We've already practiced a couple times, and it's basically I have an old saddle that I use for myself. Well, it's actually not old. It's actually one of the saddles that I bought that I didn't like. But it's like more of a rock climbing saddle. I wish I could remember the name of it off the top of my head. I can't think of it right now. And then my boy, I'm gonna get myself up there. I got a climber that I use for hunting. I'm gonna set him in there, and of course he's gonna be hooked to a rope, so that way if he were to slip and fall, he won't fall and hit the ground. Well, I better move some of this stuff. Don't want any of these beautiful chairs to get smashed. These were here when we bought the house. They're junk, but I just put them around a bonfire. They get broken and stuff. Anyway, so it's our neighbor's dogs. We have a little dog. It's a Chihuahua Jack Russell, and then my wife just got a little baby Boston Terrier. Oh yeah, I just remembered it's the Edelred salve that I don't like using, but I use it for hunting and it seems to work pretty good. Let's do a alpine butterfly knot. It's a midline knot. Alright, guess I'm gonna get my saddle on and get my chainsaw. My helmet's a little tight. I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit, so sorry about that. See if that works any better. It's like cutting off the circulation in my brain. Much better. I like this new Throw-Line bag, except for, I don't know, because being circular, that it like, I feel like it gets tangled more often, but it also is new, so the string is kind of new, so that might be why. Might not be the bag, but maybe the more I break it in and use it, probably be alright. I need to get my new chainsaw lanyard on my saddle, because the other one is getting old and falling apart. I might do that right now too. Yeah, this Denali saddle is still working out really good for me. It's really nice and tight, and I don't have any pain. You know, you just got to make sure you get it adjusted properly, though. I climbed on it for a while, and it wasn't adjusted the way I wanted it. And I was getting frustrated with it, but once you get the bugs worked out, it's alright. I broke one of my straps, one of my slings, and so I bought some ones off Amazon. These ones here, the GM climbing, and it was kind of close 3-pack. They seem to work pretty good. They're a little bit smaller, or a smaller diameter. It's still pretty strong. I'll replace that later. Excuse me. Put on my horse. Don't need the jet step since I'll be spiking up the tree. I could adjust my Kimbo. I had it adjusted for a different rope. Still really like this akimbo, and I was unsure about it after hearing about how hard it is to like adjust it to your rope, but it's actually easy to adjust it. I really like these keychain retractable for the handsaw. And of course the Zillon. This Zillon is super nice. I just made it the way I want it. I have the longest one on there, which is almost like, well, I think it's like 18 feet, but like I added some extra carabiners on it, so that way I can make so it's like 2 lanyards when I have to go up and over limbs. And it also is a secondary climbing device as well, which is cool when you need extra like positioning. You want to get the best position when you're making a cut. Oh jeez. That old red did make some really nice Like, these pads are super comfortable, and I really like them. It's super comfortable. Yeah, my shoulder was bothering me. It's like the change of the seasons and stuff. Maybe. Like I was getting a stiff neck and everything. So I did an ice bath last night. The ice bath really helped. You only have to, I just use my well water, which is about 55 degrees. And sit in it for like about 3 or 5 minutes or so. But I think I got everything. Normally I don't videotape all of this, but I was like, well, I'm home doing my tree, so I might as well. I also, on that big, large silver maple job I was telling you about, I have 2 of these chainsaws, the 201s, and I broke the handle all in one day, and I was able to finish the job. I don't know how, but I broke the handle here, it cracked, and then on the other one it broke here. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn on some music, maybe. Let's see. See if I got this adjusted right. I'll just fine tune it. Seems good. I'll know better when I get up there. Hi, Jasper. Bark. That bark is thick. Okay.